Today, the government is cutting off debate on Canada's role in Iraq. They've left the door open to extending the mission without returning to the House. They left questions unanswered about why we would be getting involved in Syria's civil war. They've given no new help for civilian victims of ISIL's terror who are threatened by harsh winter conditions in the refugee camps. So why has the government failed to have announced any new support for refugee camps in Iraq?
The Honourable Minister of International Development.
Mr. Speaker, this is not true. We announced several measures to help people in need in Iraq. And Mr. Speaker, I need to remind my colleague that we are the seventh largest contributor to assist the people in this crisis. But we need, Mr. Speaker, to take the military measures to make sure that we can have access to these human corridor and security. And Mr. Speaker, we hope that the opposition would support the motion and then walk the talk, because this is the way that we can reach people in need and deliver effective aid on a timely fashion.
Mr. Speaker, that's hardly enough when people are threatened by a harsh winter and they've announced no new money for refugee camps. The question is, how should Canada contribute while representing our strengths and values? The answer we have seen from the government is plainly inadequate, and more than that, their answer is quite frankly risky. Nearly all our other allies explicitly ruled out a combat role in Syria. The Conservatives have explicitly opened the door to a combat role in Syria. Why? Why is this government pushing us to Syria and the war in Syria?
The Honourable Minister of Foreign Affairs.
Mr. Speaker, what we've said is that we're not going to war with Iraq, we're not going to war with Syria, we're going to war with ISIL terrorists. People who are decapitating humanitarian workers, selling girls and young women into slavery, people who are summarily executing people of different religious faiths that don't accept their radical interpretation of Islam, Mr. Speaker. What we have said is very clearly is the motion before the House that we will go in to Iraq, where the democratic elected government has invited us, and we will take real and significant action alongside our colleagues, whether it's with military support, humanitarian support, encouraging the inclusion of the establishment of an inclusionary government, Mr. Speaker.